Hello, and today we will be learning about how to multiply matrices. So, here's a quick overview of what we're going to be doing. So, this is what matrices look like. This is similar to what we will be working with, except we'll be multiplying two matrices together. Now, it is important for us to understand that matrices can only be multiplied if the number of columns on the first matrix are equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Now, for everyone to know where columns and rows are, columns go down like this, and rows go side to side. So, if we were going to look at these two matrices, we would see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, and this one has 1, 2, 3 rows. So, therefore, we could not multiply these two matrices together. But this is just an example. Let us go into the real problem. So, this is our problem. We have our A matrix and our B matrix, and we need to find A times B. So we're going to write it like this with our matrices. Now we need to check to make sure that we can multiply these together. So we must count the columns of the first matrix by the rows of the second matrix. Now as we see, there are 3 columns here, 1, 2, 3, and 3 rows here, 1, 2, 3. So we can multiply these together. But how exactly do we multiply these? Let us see, shall we? So, how you multiply two matrices together is you're going to multiply the top row by the first column in the second matrix. So it's going to look like this. We're going to have 2 times -4 plus 6 times 3 plus 2 times 5. That will create the first top left-hand corner of our matrix. When you multiply, that'll get that second. So then when we solve that, we get 20. But now we need to find this number, the number right next to it. So how do we do that? The same thing. We're going to multiply the top row, except this time by the right column on the second matrix. Because we need to multiply everything together in order to fill this entire matrix. So we're going to do 2 times 7 plus 6 times -2 plus 2 times 2. And then once we solve that out, we will get 6. Now we're going to repeat the same process for our middle row and for our last row. The only real change is that we're not going to use the top row anymore. We're going to use the middle row, multiply it by either column, and then the bottom row, and then multiply it by either column. And it'll look something like this. And then once we solve all of this, our solution will be this matrix right here. Now that is how you multiply matrices.